I don't know. I don't know what I would do in their, well, I know what I would do in their place. I wouldn't have launched this business.
Do your plants wilt and suffer when you travel? Are you tired of unreliable plant sitters or find yourself forgetting to water them? Meet PlantMate, the solution to all your plant care worries. With our automatic plant watering system, you'll get 4 soil moisture sensors that accurately detect when your plants are in need of a little hydration. Fill up your PlantMate, connect the sensors and water hoses, add the plant to your app, and relax as you watch your plants thrive. Back us on Kickstarter, and together we'll bring PlantMate to life.
Back us on Kickstarter, and this is Indiegogo. I guess they must be running parallel programs. So problem is clear, right? If you're not around to take care of your plants, they can die. The solution, though, is a lot. If you really care about your plants, I feel like you probably have figured something out. You've got somebody that'll come over, or you bring your plants over to them, or like us, when we go out of town, we'll put the indoor plants outside by the sprinklers so they get watered with the rest of the outdoor plants to get watered by the automatic sprinklers. Maybe not a perfect solution, but it seems to work well. This, I imagine, is going to be fairly expensive because of all the electronics and Wi-Fi and remote and app and everything else that it has going on, electric motors to pump the water and sensors for moisture and everything else. It's a lot if you only have 1 or 2 plants, but it only does up to 4. So if you love your plants, you probably have 20 plants. And that means you'd have to buy 5 of these things. But if you only sort of like your plants and you only have 1 or 2, you're probably not going to spend enough. It's not going to make sense to spend this much money to save a couple plants for a couple weeks. So I don't know. I don't know what I would do in their, well, I know what I would do in their place. I wouldn't have launched this business. But it seems like there's a challenge here to figure out the optimal number of plants you can support with 1 piece of equipment. And I don't know if they did research to come up with 4 being the right number, or if that's just kind of what made sense for space and size and cost. But I feel like there's going to be a pretty narrow window of people who are going to want to spend this much to save more than 1 or 2, but not more than 4 plants for a week or 2, when that's the only solution they can come. So I don't know. It seems like an expensive solution to a relatively straightforward, relatively small market problem. That's my first impression on it. We'll see if it turns out to be a huge winner and these things are all over the place. Obviously, there's more people out there than I realize that care enough about saving their plants, but that's my first past impression, is that this is an over-engineered solution for a problem that's not that big of a problem for the people who are going to be willing to spend this kind of money.